I call the clutch a diva. She has serious boundaries on this. If you don't give her her 2 car lengths on the biting point, she'll be like, you're not treating me right. I'm going to stall you in front of your friends. I'm going to stall you on this roundabout. I'm literally just going to I'm just walking away from you, man. And I'm leaving you in this roundabout on your own in front of everyone until you treat me right. Yeah. So she is a diva. She is never going to let you get away with that. I've had male students turn around to me and go, God, she really always wins, doesn't she? And I'm like, yep, she always wins. Until you join her and you give her her 2 car lengths of space, you haven't got a chance. She beats you every time. She's like, So me and my students, like if my student stalls, I always go, she's doing that to you. She's doing that to you. And they're like, yeah. Because we talk about it all the time. You have to stay on it for 2 car lengths. Yeah, it's so important. All right, 2 car lengths. The other thing that can make you stall is that you're not using enough gas. Hills, you've got to use more gas. Lots of my female students are like, oh, I don't like the noise. Guys, you've got to have noise. The car needs energy. You know, like you do when you go for a walk, you need a bowl of porridge, you need a banana, you need some food, you've got to get going, you need some energy. The car needs gas to lock on, yeah, to pulling away without stalling it, especially if there's a hill. So you need to set the gas, 1,500 revs, 2,000 revs if you're on a hill. Find the bite. Don't find your biting point with your foot brake on. I've made videos about that. Go and have a look at that. That's a separate thing really to what I want to have in this video. Set your gas. That's a go position. Set your gas. Energy. I've got my banana. I've got my energy. I've got my power. Yeah, revs. I've got my revs. Find the bite. So that's a go position. You don't want to have a go stop position. You don't want to have your foot brake on when you're finding your bite. I've spoken about that in other videos. Set the gas, go. Find the bite, go. Yeah. If your handbrake's on, not too much, and then checking around, handbrake down, and then flippers on the feet. So adding as you lift the clutch up more gas. Yeah. So you're flippering your feet there, flippers or seesawing your feet, whatever you want to say. Yeah. So if you are a student who's learnt it all properly and you've been in the side roads and you're like, yeah, Ros, do you know what? I've got all of the theory. I know about the clutch. I know about the clutch plates. I know about putting the clutch down potentially quickly, but lifting the clutch up really slowly. I know about holding it for 2 car lengths, but when there's people around, my brain just falls out of my ear and I'm panicking and Yeah, that's just a practice thing. You just need to be around cars more in a safe environment. You need to accept that you're going to stall sometimes. You need to, yeah, do you know what? I've stalled. You know? All right, let's start this again.